Crushed soda. We all know and love crushed soda. I mean, who doesn't love crushed soda? Besides those degenerate Fanta fans. Anyway, the other day I was drinking an ice cold can of Crush. Now let me tell you, at this point, I had a crush on that Crush. I mean, it was a hot day and it was ice cold. I mean, what else do you need? It's like peanut butter and jelly, except carbonated. I think that's an actual soda. The delectableness of the soda was like comparable to like water when you have it at like 3 a.m. and your throat's all dry. Like I was fiending over this Crush right here. Like after I was done drinking, I was like scratching my neck and asking where I can get more. When I was drinking the Crush, my brain wasn't stimulated enough. Now I know what you might be thinking. You just said it was like all delicious and stuff. I needed some stimulation in my brain. I wasn't on my phone when drinking the soda. I mean, it's like eating food without watching YouTube shorts. So I started like reading the label of the can. I do this with a lot of stuff when I'm bored. And unfortunately, there wasn't like Subway Surfers gameplay embedded into the can. But however, I found something very interesting. It said, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. They really had to put it on there 2 times to emphasize how natural this is. I mean, when I wander into forests as one will, I don't usually see crushed waterfalls. Now that I think about it, I don't really see any crushed waterfalls at all. So I wonder, how is this all naturally flavored? How can they get some like crushed soda to be natural? I never seen a tree growing crushed cans. So I turned the can around. I spun back on the can like it was op. And I read the back of the can. I was reading like the ingredients like a health-conscious soccer mom. Carbonated water. Now, carbonated water, I guess that's kind of natural because, I mean, water's natural. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't drink water. I only drink Crush. Cane sugar, which, I don't know. I've seen companies put cane sugar on their bottles and claim it's more healthier. I don't know the logistics of that, but I guess that's natural. Citric acid. That's natural. I mean, it comes from oranges. It's an orange flavored drink, so that makes sense. Sodium benzoate. Sodium, salt. I'm not sure about benzoate. It says preservative. I guess that's what they keep in there to keep it, all good. Natural flavor. They just list natural flavors. They don't really elaborate on that, but I can't really argue with it. Modified cornstarch. Now this is kind of weird because it said natural flavors. And when you modify something, I'll know this because I played Gmod before. When you modify something, you take something from before and you like turn it into something different. You add stuff to it. But what if the stuff they added was natural? You see, they're very vague on the branding.
A few inches later.
So after doing some digging, turns out it's a loophole. The Crush hoodwinkled me. Hoodwinkled, whatever that word is. They tricked me. It says naturally flavored. Now, natural flavors doesn't really mean natural ingredients. It's even in the word natural flavors. But what is flavor exactly? Flavor is what you taste on your tongue. Isn't every flavor in the world natural by that same idea? And if so, what is the difference between naturally flavored things and artificially flavored things if we all taste it naturally? According to the FDA, a natural flavoring is an essential oil or extract from a plant or animal source. According to GoodRx, thank you. You are pretty good for my content. So this means they have essential oil extract or from a plant or animal source inside of crushed soda. Now I can tell you crushed soda is very essential. Crushed soda should be in its own category of essential oils that you put on your skin. I'm starting to wonder, what plant does crushed soda come from? An animal source. I didn't know Crush was made from an animal. What animal is Crush made from? Let's check these ingredients again. Carbonated water. I guess. At least the water part can come from any of those listed. Citric acid is definitely natural. Cane sugar is natural. What about sodium benzoate?
A few inches later.
What the heck? Sodium benzoate is categorized as a drug. Well, I mean, now this is just making all the more sense on why I like Crush soda. I mean, you heard it from Google itself. Is Crush legalized in your state? I didn't know about this whole entire thing. Is it up for recreational use? It says sodium benzoate is not naturally occurring. It must be created in a lab. So how can they get away with saying naturally flavored if sodium benzoate is not naturally occurring? It says the acid can be found in commonplace plants such as tomatoes, cloves, cinnamon, apples, and cranberries. The benzoic part of it, the benzoate acid, is natural. It can be found in? How is Crush naturally flavored when sodium benzoate is not naturally occurring? Can I call the FDC on this? What is the FDC's number? Okay, let's call them up and ask them, because I don't like being lied to, even when it's ice cold. Crush. I mean, I feel betrayed. It says naturally flavored with other natural flavors. They put it 2 times for emphasis, just to pull the rug on me. So I'm gonna call Mr. FDA and see what he has to say about it.
In FDA's Center for Devices and Radiological Health.
Okay.
We are closed at this time.
What?
Our business hours are Monday through Friday. 9 a.m.
Is that right? Okay. They're hiding from me, aren't they? Okay. Maybe I can call up Crush. Oh, they do have a number. Okay.
For calling Keurig Dr. Pepper, a leading producer and distributor of hot and cold beverages. If you'd like to speak with someone in English, please press 1.
Thank you for calling Keurig Dr. Pepper. This is Nicole. How can I help you today?
Hello, on your can of soda it says naturally flavored and like 2 times on it. However, it has sodium benzoate, which is a preservative used in processed foods, but it's not naturally made. So what does the natural flavors on the can mean?
Okay, well, the natural flavor, we don't have that information because this is proprietary information.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So, yes, we don't have access to this information either. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. Man, they don't even have the access to their own formula. This doesn't make sense. This is like a locked up secret formula like Mr. Krabs.
I guess we'll never know.